Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at the Gritin Selfie Stick Tripod. Now this is how it comes. This is currently one of the best sellers on Amazon. So if you go into Amazon and do a search for selfie stick tripod, this is likely to come up. So we bought one to see what it's like, to check out the quality. This is what the box looks like. This is how it comes from Amazon. So we'll open it up and let's have a look at what you get in the box, and then we'll go through some of the features and talk about whether or not we think this is a good purchase. So here's the box. So straight up, one of the great things that you get a bag, which is pretty handy actually when you're trying to store your selfie stick, because these things are easy to misplace. So if you've got a bag, then that is pretty useful, so that's good. Got a user guide, we'll come on to that in a minute. And then the selfie stick itself is contained in a nice plastic bag, and we've got a battery. So we'll have a look in a minute whether that is a spare battery or whether we need to insert it to get the Bluetooth function to work. So this is it. It's pretty light, it's neat, it fits in your hand very easily. So good from that point of view, very easy to manage. You could put that in your bag or your pocket. So good from that point of view, ticks the box that it's portable, easy to carry around with you. So let's have a look at the features. So we've got a nice clicking noise as we go through pulling up the functions. You can hear that clicking in place. So it's a really solid mechanism, and it goes all the way over. So it goes more than 180 degrees, you can see. So that's pretty handy, particularly when you're using it as a tripod. If you're doing YouTube videos, then quite often you might need to have it in this advanced function with your phone pointing down if you're looking to do something close up. So here's the Bluetooth controller here, tucked away nice and neatly inside the mechanism itself, so that's pretty good. And then if we pull the legs open, we can see how the tripod works. So if we extend up, you'll see how sturdy this is, and I'll get a phone in a minute. So this is the fully extended version. So I've actually got a tape measure here. So when it is fully extended, you're looking at basically 24 inches or 60 centimeters as being fully extended height, which is pretty standard for this type of selfie stick. It feels pretty strong. You can see that it builds up like a concertina, so all of the pieces fold into each other. It's not bendable, it's pretty solid, feels quite sturdy, which is useful because when you've got your phone balanced over, particularly in an advanced mode like this, sometimes you can find selfie sticks which start to bend or wobble around. So basically we want this to be as solid as possible. So overall, in terms of build quality, it's solid, it's pretty hard, there's no give in this, it's well constructed, it's got this nice clicking mechanism. So overall, I'd give it 10 out of 10 for build quality and feel and functionality so far. So the next thing to check out is how sturdy this is once a phone is in it. So this is a Galaxy S9 that I've got here. So we'll put it in and let's have a look at how it fits in. So it's the usual retractable function. So it will fit a variety of different phone sizes. So if we just clip this in here, pretty easy to get in. And in terms of, it's not coming out. So if I'm shaking it around, it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. So it did come out a little bit then, but it's pretty solid side to side. So if you're using this as a selfie stick, so you'd be using it in this format. So you basically take a picture of yourself in this way, then it's easy to adjust, pretty good, easy to work. In terms of as a tripod, let's put the legs out and see how that works. So get the phone in there and we'll bend it all the way over, because that's usually the position that these tripods struggle in the most. So if you're actually bending over, you're better to go over to the side where it actually has a finite position, because it's much stronger. If you balance it this way, then it will potentially tip over. But if you do it this way, then this is pretty solid. So as we come up in the heights, it's still looking fairly decent. So quite often you'll need to get the balance just right when you've got it higher and higher. But this is really good, functional, and that's quite solid. You could definitely do a good movie with that, particularly if you're using the Bluetooth function. So moving on to the Bluetooth function, we'll pull out the remote control here. This is pretty standard for this type of equipment, that it sits in here. Now this battery that we looked at earlier when we opened the box is actually a spare battery. You can see there is a blue light on here, which means that we've already got power in this unit. So that's great. So you get a spare battery, pretty good. So if we take this phone back out of the tripod for a second, I will pair this up. So I'll go to the Bluetooth menu and I press and hold this. Then I can already see it's got Gritin Selfie Stick here because this button is flashing, and now it's saying Bluetooth pairing request, okay. And now that's paired up already. So I should be able to put this back into the tripod. If I put this onto camera mode, so we've got this on camera mode. And if I now press this, yep, that is actually working. That is taking photos. So if I then put it onto video mode and press the button, that has started recording. And then I press the button again, and that's stopped recording. So it's as easy as that. It literally takes 2 seconds to set this up. And then when you've finished using it, of course, put it back into its holder, and then you know exactly where it is for next time. There's no looking around to try to find it. So let's just put it in the bag before we finish up, see what that fits like. So that's the selfie stick in the bag. As I said, that's quite a handy, useful way to store it. Keeps the dust off it, but more importantly, makes it easy to find. You can hang this up somewhere easy in your office or your bedroom. Just keep it somewhere simple. So that's the full review of the Gritin Selfie Stick Tripod. Really great piece of kit, inexpensive, comes in nice packaging, get a spare battery, you get a bag, it's sturdy, it's useful, and now you've got no excuse not to make all those YouTube videos. So we would definitely recommend this. If you'd like to buy one, please have a look at the link below in our description, and that will take you to Amazon. We get paid a very small commission for that. It's the same price for you, so no difference from your point of view, but really helps us out if you'd like to help the channel and see more videos like this. So please like this video and subscribe if you think it's been fun, and we will see you on the next video.